Alright, so welcome to the second video of the 3 components of a high-performance website. In this video, we will be talking about conversion. And really, conversion is just a fancy way of saying turning your traffic, your website traffic, into a select criteria of objectives. For instance, somebody comes to your website, you either want them to buy from you or you want them to subscribe to your newsletter. You want them to request a free consultation from you or access any sort of valuable content just like this video you're watching now. The idea is to create some sort of offer, and the truth is most people coming to your website for the first time aren't likely to buy off of you, but it's good to get their information in some way, and that's why we have information offers like free videos, free consultations, subscribe to our newsletter, different things like that. Because really, if you look at the quote that I put on this page, everything is conversion, and conversion is everything. In my racing experience and my racing background, I grew up racing motocross, and on our dirt bikes or on our ATVs, if that piece on our bike did not make us go faster or allow us to race more safely, then there was no reason that that piece was on the bike. So we basically stripped everything off of the bikes to make them as high performance as possible. So if you begin to get the analogy, oftentimes with websites we tend to get romantic about, oh, well, we want this and this and this on our website, or I want a picture of the owner, or I want a picture of our building on the outside of our building because it's a big building and we want to show that to people. The question you should always ask yourself, do the components that we want on our website, is it helping conversion? Is it turning people into subscribers, or is it helping translate that into customers? And most often, I find that the case is, even with fancy $10,000 websites, a lot of it is just bloated, unnecessary fluff, basically, I'll call it. And it's nice to have a nice site, and you want your website to reflect your brand and your professionalism, but that's only valuable to a degree. And a high-performance website is often very simple. The objective is very clear when you go to the website, what it is that they're about, what it is that they want you to do once they come to the website. And so you begin to get the idea of what conversion is. If you have 100 people coming to your website in a week, how many of those are converting to subscribe to your newsletter, to request a free consultation, to access valuable content, or maybe to even make a purchase? So those are the type of conversions that we're after. And just a few checkpoints that I like to cover. You should have a clear offer on your website. That will always help conversion. What is that offer? Are you offering them the newsletter, the free consultation, a valuable video that will help people overcome challenges in whatever your niche or your product or services provides? Or do you want them to make a purchase flat out? There are plenty of successful websites that are only there for one reason, and that's to make a purchase and to buy their product. The offer should be valuable, and the language that your offer is presented in should be simple. So it's good to think about, what is it that your business provides? What information can you provide people maybe before the sale? The visitors that are coming to your website, what kind of value can you give them? You might have heard of the term paying it forward. The website in your website really offers an opportunity to pay your visitors forward to give them valuable content, valuable information that's going to make them a more informed consumer. And if you provide them with information about whatever it is your product or service is, odds are they are likely to come back to you when it's actually time to make a purchase. And you'll see your website offers you the ability to have long-term relationships with potential customers long before they ever become a customer. And then you begin to really understand the power of the internet and how it can automate your sales process. So going back to our quote, everything is conversion, and conversion is everything. In your high-performance website, what on your website is actually helping the conversion process, and what on your website is actually distracting people away from giving you their email address or making a purchase? Or do you have too many pages? Do you have too many decisions to make on your homepage when people visit your website? Are they inundated with options and information and many different decisions? Your homepage should have very few decisions, and your sales and capture pages should have very few decisions as to what people should do, because very often when people become overwhelmed with making decisions, not only do they not make a decision, they actually leave your website. So decision overload actually leads into a bounce, which a bounce is just another fancy technical word for them leaving your website. So You have a precious amount of time on your website to capture and convert your visitors and your traffic. And especially if you're paying for traffic, you want your conversion rate to be as high as possible. So think about what's on your website, what actually helps conversion on your website, and maybe think about a clear and valuable offer that you can give your visitors before they ever make a purchase. So there's a lot more we can cover in conversion, but that sums it up in a nutshell. So stay tuned to the final video, which is analytics. All right, I'll talk to you soon.